Welcome to the demo of our net worth tracker. Our tracker consists of 6 separate worksheets: instructions, tracker, account setup, goal setup, monthly reflection, and monthly data entry. Please be aware that the account setup and goal setup worksheets must be set up initially, but only require updates as necessary. We have color-coded the tabs to signify worksheets that are for viewing only in blue and worksheets that require data entry in yellow. The file includes an instructions worksheet with detailed information for each worksheet. We recommend reading all the instructions before using the net worth tracker. Let's start by entering our accounts on the account setup worksheet. We have divided the assets into 5 categories: cash and bank accounts, investments, personal property, retirement funds, and other assets. You have the option to add a maximum of 7 subcategories for each category. We have provided examples of accounts that would be associated with each category. Simply hover over the category headers to access the information. As we hover over the cash and bank accounts header, we see examples of accounts for the respective category, including cash or physical money, checking, and savings accounts. Let's take a moment to add our assets. We have divided the liabilities into 4 categories: credit card debt, installment loans, real estate loans, and other liabilities. You have the option to add a maximum of 7 subcategories for each category. Similar to the assets, we have provided examples of accounts that would be associated with each category. As we hover over the installment loans header, we see examples of accounts for the respective category, including auto loans, personal loans, investment loans, and student loans. Let's take a moment to add our liabilities. Now that we've entered our accounts, let's add our goals. To assist you on your journey to financial freedom, we have provided the option to track your savings, retirement, and investment goals. Your savings goal is linked to the cash and bank accounts and other assets categories on the account setup worksheet. Your retirement, investment goal is linked to the investments and retirement funds categories on the account setup worksheet. The goals have been organized into 2 categories: savings goal and retirement, investment goal. To connect your accounts, follow these steps. Pick the appropriate account from the drop-down menu listed under each goal. Next, select your starting month and insert your monthly contribution. Please remember that you need to provide input for the cells that are shaded in gray. The annual contribution field will be automatically filled with the total contribution for the year, calculated using both the monthly contribution and starting month. The balance in the current balance column will be automatically filled with the amount stated for the given account on the monthly data entry worksheet, corresponding to the given month indicated in the starting month column. The projected end balance will be automatically calculated based on the information provided in the annual contribution and current balance columns. Let's take a moment to add our goals. Now that we've entered our goals, let's add our monthly account balances. For the purposes of this demo, we have added balances for January through May. The worksheet is organized into 3 main sections: summary, assets, and liabilities. As with the prior worksheets, the cells that are shaded in gray require input. To begin data entry for a specific month, select the corresponding checkbox. Note, the checkbox selection drives the tracker, as non-trend visualizations are driven by the most recent month with the checkbox selected. Let's start by entering our income and total monthly expenses for June in the summary section. As we fill in the information for the remaining sections, the remaining values in this section will be filled automatically. Now that we've entered our information into the summary, let's transition to the assets section. The subcategories for each category get filled automatically based on the information entered on the account setup worksheet. If you need to change the subcategory names, please do so on the account setup worksheet. Let's enter our balances for June. you will notice that the total rows have automatically been filled for each category. Moreover, the total assets balance in the summary section has also auto-populated. Now that we've entered our information into the assets, let's transition to the liabilities section. Similar to the assets section, the subcategories for each category are auto-populated using the information entered on the account setup worksheet. Any modification to the subcategory names should be completed on the account setup worksheet. Let's enter our balances for June. Notice the total rows have auto-populated for each category. Additionally, the total liabilities balance in the summary section has been auto-populated. As we navigate back to the summary section, notice the remaining values have been auto-populated including monthly change. There are two important things to consider regarding the monthly change. Firstly, the monthly change for January will be 0 since it is the beginning month. Secondly, all categories in the month following the latest entry will show a 100% change until new values are entered. After completing the monthly data entry, you can either enter your monthly reflection or review your progress via the tracker. It is recommended to review the tracker beforehand as it may provide valuable insights for your monthly reflection. To proceed with the demonstration, let's go to the monthly reflection worksheet and type in our comments. For the purposes of the demo, we have added commentary for January through May. As you prepare to enter your reflection, please take a look at your current net worth and compare it to your goals. Are you making progress toward the financial position you would like to be in? Review your savings accounts and make sure you are contributing enough to meet your goals. Consider setting up an automatic transfer of funds from your checking account into a savings or investment account. Evaluate your debt levels and payment plans. Are you making progress on paying down debt? Are you able to pay more than the minimum payment each month? Look at your investments and reevaluate your asset allocation. Consider rebalancing your investments if necessary. Please keep in mind that there is a maximum character limit of 300 for your message. Please be brief. Let's take a few moments and enter our reflection for June. Now that we've completed the setup, entered our monthly balances, and added our thoughts for our progress for June, let's review our overall process via the tracker. We can see the monthly reflection that we entered for June in the top left section of the tracker. The reflection is followed by the personal financial statement. The personal financial statement outlines your financial position at a given time. In June, our earnings were $6,000 and our total expenses amounted to $1,200. Continuing to the next item, assets can be categorized as current or long-term based on the time required for conversion into cash. Current assets can be converted to cash within 1 year, while long-term assets, such as real estate and investments, take more than a year to do so. As of June, our current and other assets totaled about $94,000 while our long-term assets were valued at approximately $1,760,000. Our total assets amount to about $1,853,000 when our current and long-term assets are combined. To put this into perspective, the total assets container shows that there was 0.17% increase in assets from the previous month. Our largest assets are as follows: primary residence at $475,024, retirement accounts at $350,175, investment real estate at $300,150, securities at $201,503, and brokerage accounts at $150,060. Continuing to the liabilities, debts that are due within 1 year are considered current liabilities, while debts that are payable over a period longer than 1 year are considered long-term liabilities. In June, our current and other liabilities amounted to about $37,000 while our long-term liabilities amounted to about $265,500 with a combined balance of about $302,600. To put this in perspective, the total liabilities container shows that there was a 0.5% decrease in liabilities from the previous month. Our largest liabilities are as follows: mortgage at $248,752, credit card number 2 at $21,873, credit card number 1 at $15,300, student loan number 1 at $11,994, and notes payable to others at $4,755. Based on the total assets versus total liabilities chart, the balances have been consistent, and total liabilities make up less than 1/3 of total assets. As of June, our net worth is about $1,550,000. From the information in the net worth container, it appears that there was an 0.22% increase in net worth from the previous month. Additionally, the net worth line graph shows that it has remained consistent over the past few months. Transitioning to the goals section, we see two gauges for our goals. We are making moderate progress towards our savings goal, as shown by the gauge in the gray zone with an overall contribution percentage of around 33%. Our contribution towards the monthly target of $2,000 as of June is $1,600. Moreover, our total contribution towards the annual target of $19,300 this year is about $6,200. Transitioning to our retirement investment goal, we have contributed about $468 towards our monthly target of $1,000 as of June. However, our total contribution towards the annual target of $9,500 this year is currently about -$5,800, which represents a -61% contribution to the annual goal, as indicated by the dial on the gauge below the yellow zone. This may be caused by a fluctuation in the market values of securities in investment accounts linked to the goal. Further investigation may be required. Our ratio analysis brings it all home. This section includes several personal financial ratios. Personal financial ratios are numerical measures that compare aspects of an individual's financial situation, such as income, expenses, debt, and savings. These ratios can provide a snapshot of how effectively you are managing your money and whether you are on track to meet your financial goals. You can find information for each ratio by hovering over its name. Hovering over the current ratio name, we see the ratio is defined as the following: liabilities are debts that need to be paid during the current year. This includes credit card payments and other obligations due in the same period. A ratio higher than 1 indicates a sound financial situation, as it means you have more liquid assets than debt. This is also known as the quick ratio, which only considers highly liquid resources when calculating your current wealth. Thank you for watching our net worth tracker demo. You can purchase the tracker and ask any questions by visiting our Etsy shop. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on our products. Thanks for your support and have a great day.